Every effort starts in a small way. It may seem insignificant in the beginning, almost invisible, like the beginning of our journey on the path of yoga. Our starting point may be different. We seek yoga for a variety of reasons and needs.
Back pain வந்து எனக்கு முதல்ல இனிஷியலாக இல்லை, இப்போ ஒரு 2 years பேக் தான் அது ஸ்டார்ட் ஆச்சு. பேக் பெயின் எப்படின்னா, எனக்கு நான் இப்போ சட்டில் எழுந்து ஏதாவது போய் பண்ணணும்னா நான் ஏதாவது இப்படி பிடிச்சிட்டு தான் எழுந்து நின்று கொஞ்சம் இது பண்ணிட்டு தான் இருக்கணும். நைட்டு பெட்டில் படுத்துக்கும் போது கூட எழுந்துக்கிறேன் அப்படின்னா அந்த பெட்டை இப்படி பிடிச்சிப்பேன். நான் எனக்கு அதுக்கு பிடிச்சிட்டு தான் அப்படி ஒன்று இல்லாமல் நகரவே முடியும். என்னால் அந்த மாதிரி இருக்குது இப்போ பேக் பெயின்.
திடீர்னு எங்கள் அம்மா வந்து யோகா கற்றுக்க சொன்னாங்க. நான் கற்றுக்க ஆரம்பித்தேன். நிறைய கோபம் வரும், வெறுப்பு வரும். இப்போ அதெல்லாம் யோகா பண்ண பண்ண இம்ப்ரூவ்மெண்ட் தெரிய ஆரம்பிச்சிது. எங்கள் அம்மா என்ன நல்லா கவனித்து இதெல்லாம் குறைச்சிருக்கு, உனக்கு வெறுப்பு கோபம் அதெல்லாம் இல்லை சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. இப்போ நான் டெய்லி பண்ணனாலும் நான் அப்பப்போ பண்ணுவேன். பண்ணும்போது நல்ல இம்ப்ரூவ்மெண்ட் இருக்குது. இப்போ வந்து வலி இருந்தால் மட்டும்தான் நான் யோகா பண்ணுறேன்.
I joined yoga for fitness, and then while trying out various traditions, got to know about breath and got to feel how breath works when coordinated with movements, and that inspired me to get into this tradition.
The gift of yoga is like a river of life that continues to inspire, nourish, and transform millions of people around the world. We are fortunate to have teachers like Sri T. Krishnamacharya, who made yoga accessible to everybody.
Krishnamacharya simply said, if you can breathe, you can do yoga. There is no precondition. You don't have to be fit. You don't have to be flexible. You don't have to be very young. You don't have to be old. You don't have to have any precondition except that you can breathe consciously.
I never imagined that simple movements with deep breathing can have such a profound effect on my body and mind.
I'm Vamsi, so I'm a dentist by profession, also a golfer. So mostly I work towards this side, left side, so I have right shoulder stiffness. Also my game and my swing is in the same direction, so I've been having a lot of stiffness in my right shoulder. And after I started doing yoga, it really helped me a lot, because to counter this, I've been doing quite a few asanas and pranayama. It really helps a lot in this.
We are perhaps only scratching the surface, like the tip of an iceberg. And already there is so much we can achieve at both tangible and intangible levels. Imagine if we can use our body and mind more efficiently, more intelligently. Literally the sky is the limit. As the definition of yoga in Bhagavad Gita goes, Yogaha karmasu kaushalam. Yoga is grace in action. Sometimes the initial efforts may seem all-consuming and overwhelming. We may stagnate, digress, or give up. However, if we persevere in our efforts and don't give up, we find that yoga itself shows us the way forward. Every step forward takes us to the next step.
I
still miss my practice these days, but it's easier to get back because when I go back and tell my teacher that I've missed my practice, all she says is it doesn't matter, just start again. So this thing that I can start again and again and again and anytime just now, this gives me a lot of hope and it's easier for me to get back.
When we start to experience the benefits of yoga, we feel the need to explore further into how it can help our personal growth.
The Yoga Sadhana program is specially designed for you to explore yoga as a self reflective tool. Apart from group practice and mentored individualized practices, you also study the Yoga Sutras and engage in self reflective activity. This helps you develop a deeper understanding of yourself and your relationship with the world around you.
But once I got into yoga, especially with Saraswati, I started getting into deep breathing apart from the regular yoga practice what I was doing and started enjoying the benefits of it. I was able to remain calm within me, and I also knew that I had my boundaries and my limits within which I need to operate.
As we were wrapping up the Yoga Sadhana course, I remember thinking that this is just the tip of an iceberg. There is so much more to learn, there's so much more to understand. And I had benefited enormously from doing the Yoga Sadhana program. I had learned how to design a personal practice. I had learned how I could change the personal practice on a given day based on the needs of my body, based on you know several other external factors. I had learned the process of self inquiry or swadhyaya, which helped me to manage my day and manage my emotions and happiness better. It helped me to engage with the world in a more constructive manner. And of course, I got a very small glimpse into the text of Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, and I was stunned by how practical this text was, how practical were the thoughts and suggestions and ideas that were there in this text. So I obviously wanted to study more. But there was also this feeling or this desire to actually take this form of yoga, this understanding of yoga to a larger number of people.
The aspiring yogacharya is suddenly seeing oneself soak in so much: the philosophy of yoga, textual study, theory, and practice, technical information, chanting, observation, and teaching, how to modify and design practices for each individual, how to teach different groups. The learning is rigorous and intensive.
So being a yoga teacher, I'm able to do what I want. Also seeing the students' transformation, it's making me even more happy, and more than that, I'm very much inspired.
What inspired me to do the Yoga Vaidya program or the therapy program is that when I saw the magic of breath working on my students, the healing that was so quick, so that really inspired me in taking the step towards therapy course.
A yoga Vaidya is now emerging with a deep desire to help others in pain, to be the very channel and catalyst for healing. Yoga therapy is expanding its boundaries of application to support healing, whatever be the nature of the problem, whoever is the person suffering. We work with individuals and groups with similar needs as well as with caregivers.
We learn Ayurveda, anatomy, physiology, and like in-depth, anatomy of a person, how to approach a person and treat him or her. We have observed people getting consultations, and this has helped us enormously during the Yoga Vaidya module.
It has been one of the most extensively studied conditions because most people die eventually of a heart attack, and it's a very common ending. So how to prevent heart attacks, how to keep the heart health intact, these things there.
Let us look at the roles and responsibilities and the physical, physiological, mental, emotional growth, and what are the primary challenges we face at each of these levels: Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, and Anandamaya.
So if he is going to have something tied like this supporting him, and that means it will involve the serratus anterior, a little bit of the latissimus dorsi going across to the spine.
As students and teachers of yoga, we have come together as a community. We practice, we study, we share and listen to each other. We teach and we learn from each other. And we are supporting each other in so many ways. As we learn to grow inward, we are able to come out and fully participate in life more consciously. We help each other and extend our loving support to the larger community.
ज्ञाते सत्त्वे कष्टे मोहः चित्ते शुद्धे क्व भवेद्रोगः बद्धे प्राणे क्व वाति मरणम् तस्माद्योगः शरणं भव